I do need your assistance on one thing.
What do you need my assistance on?
We need the camera to turn towards the wall a little bit.
Gosh, man. Who always kicks his camera? You know what? It's these damn cats.
Yeah.
They have their own podcast, but we'll talk about that a different day.
That's good right there.
Keep that in.
Yeah. Got their own podcast.
That stays in. I've never heard of a cat podcast.
Yeah.
They talk shit about dogs all day.
Would it just be called Podcats? That'd be the title of it.
I mean, they've been shopping. Okay,
I'll sell it to them.
Jewel and Tabs have been shopping around, workshopping some pod titles. Okay, I think we've landed on podcasts. Okay, they podcast by day while we're all at work.
That's pretty solid.
And they're international cats of mystery at night. Gotta have a backup job.
Oh, boy.
Bro, Suff.
What's up, homie?
So, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, doing all right. Actually, I'm a little low in the camera here. Hold on a second.
You gotta fix yourself, bro. Gotta get all that sexiness in there, man.
What's going on right now?
Gotta get all that sexiness in there, man. Guys, he's making adjustments to the camera.
All right.
Putting himself in frame.
I'm trying to get my shoulders in there or something. It was
Yeah,
like, right here. It was like that.
You got the Abraham Lincoln view going on, bro. You don't want that, bro.
Like I was looking at the camera and like your head was like way up high.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was like way down low, and it just wasn't working. It's fine now. We're good now.
We're all good now.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh man, just that. Hope you're doing well, brother.
Oh yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How about
that,
yourself?
Life is treating you.
No, it's been up and down last few months, but you know,
Hey man,
that happens sometimes.
Just like the girls from Destiny Survivor say, you are a survivor. You will never give up. Destiny's Child. You will work harder. You are a survivor. I'm here for you, bro. If you never need to talk, man.
Appreciate that.
You just want to drop the pod right now and just have a conversation?
Let me just stop everything.
No, keep it rolling. We'll send this out to the people.
Just keep it rolling.
You know, I might have to start a new podcast, a side hustle, you know, just when I talk to people who are, you know.
Dr. Clyde. I got you.
Doctor.
I'm dropping names of pods hard right now.
You are killing the game right now, bro. All right, man. So, we were talking about this before, but like I said, the wife was watching an episode of your favorite show, and I hate this episode. Mm-hmm. Mainly because of just like the one part when Amy's character, Sheldon's girlfriend / wife, basically destroyed my entire childhood in a few sentences, right?
I'm sure that destroyed everybody's childhood.
Really did. Yeah. But the fact that she said that Indiana Jones played absolutely no part in Raiders of the Lost Ark, and that all the events would have happened with or without him.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate that episode the most. I have not seen all of Big Bang Theory. It's not my favorite show.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot. But that episode makes me mad. It entirely infuriates me.
Right.
Because she's damn right, okay?
You know, I think that's the whole point, right? Is just like, it's pulls out that veil up, and it's like, man, really?
Yeah.
Who didn't notice this, or how long did it take for somebody to notice that hole in the movie?
20 years. 20, 30 years, yes.
Blossom. She's the one that found it.
Because if you think about it, man, the way these movies are written, and I don't know, maybe it's a George Lucas thing because he wrote all of them, except for the most recent one that's not directed by Steven Spielberg, but like he's after a MacGuffin, and the Nazis are always there.
Every movie.
Every step of the way, the Nazis are there.
We talked about this fairly in depth when we did the Dial of Destiny.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Well,
we talked about the Nazis. Always Nazis.
Oh, yeah.
It's always Nazis, and it's always something that he finds that they steal, that he steals back.
That's all it
and
is.
Takes it where it needs to be, and then they steal it back again.
He's like, yo, I love it in all of these movies. He's like, well, we have the thing, and we're here. We might as well do the thing that they don't want to, that we don't want them to do, but let's us do it. And then, like, the camera pans left, and the Nazis are right there holding a gun out.
Yeah.
As he's about to put the thing in the thing.
Every time.
Right? But, no, that really upset me, man, that every time I ever heard that, man. The Nazis, in Raiders of the Lost Ark, the Nazis would have still did their thing, opened the Ark, and turned into liver mush goo, even without Indy, man. And that just goes like, the greatest hero of my childhood just didn't do anything. He did a lot, but
well, for that particular movie, would they have still found it
without him?
Without him,
because with the amount of guys that they had out there working, it just it's
kind of like that in a lot of the movies. Is where like he figures it out, but they're just like right there watching him figure it out and letting him do it until the last moment.
Yo, I feel like they're like,
right?
I feel like they're just using him at that point.
Yeah, like they when they run into one point, like just let him go, figure out the next clue, and then they let him go, and then they just
oh no, my gun can't fire! Run away, Indy! I mean, like, no, come back! Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, man. And it's just like, it's infuriating, but at the same exact time, it's like there's still, especially Raiders, such like an iconic movie to me.
Yeah.
Where it's just beautifully shot. Like to this day, that's still one of the most beautifully shot movies I've ever seen in my life. Right. And we just saw Oppenheimer. That was a gorgeous movie.
Yeah.
But man, just every time I hear that, every time I hear that episode, that episode, I just like, I almost like got the remote and turned it off. You won't watch this shit. Get this off the screen. Get this blasphemy off the screen.
Is your jaw ever down like Sheldon's is?
I mean, the first like 19 times, yeah. And now I'm just mad every time when I hear it coming on, and I'm just like,
not this one.
Yes, we will change this shit to CNN or something. So,
if she was false, it'd be one thing, but it's a pretty accurate statement.
Pretty damn accurate statement, dude. Nazis, liver mush goo.
You know what we didn't do last week?
What did we not do?
We didn't do any news last week.
You know what, man? I'm not doing any news.
And we're not doing any news this week?
I'm not doing any news this week either. You want to know why?
Because there's no news.
Is this live?
Yeah,
is this on the record?
I mean, I didn't hit the news button yet.
Good. Crank the news thing out. Give you some damn news. Got some news for you guys. Right. This is going to make me more upset than Amy did in Big Bang Theory. Oh. Hey, guys, writer strike is still going on. Yeah. The actor strike is still going on. Y'all got to figure something out because as much as I love reruns of Seinfeld and other things, I love new content and new movies and stuff. And then they just pushed back Dune a whole year because of the strike.
Yeah.
They just shut down production. All these things, like I look ahead at so many different movies and so many different TV shows, and I get excited about because I see like the writers, the directors, and everybody involved, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we had to stop production. Oh, we're in pre-production, but pre-production is halted because everybody's on strike.
But that's all we can talk about.
That's it.
Yeah.
So like, there's so much good stuff that is happening. So many good collaborations that is about to embark in the future, but everything is on hold.
That's happening for podcasts as well, like interview style podcasts where they're catching up to themselves, right? Like ones that record a month in advance.
Like Dax, yeah.
Yeah, now they're catching up to themselves where they don't have any content that can promote anything.
Exactly.
So how long does that last before we run out of gas?
I hope they always stay on strike, so we can come in and swoop up all
Let's go.
do what we got to do. Damn it.
We'll go back to the. We'll watch movies from the 80s. Yeah.
We're gonna get those people who are not even in SAG anymore. Okay, you get your SAG card. It lapsed, right? All right, come on, pod.
You are good. Yeah, but seriously, hopefully that all gets settled pretty soon and everybody gets paid.
There's been sports strikes and obviously union work strikes and stuff like that. Both parties just got to come to the table and have an agreement, okay? You're not going to have AI do everything, okay?
I don't know if you've seen anything, but I have not really seen any kind of discussion about anything going on.
Oh, it's been just a stalemate still.
Yeah, it's just like they're on strike still.
And the studios, excuse me, when I think of studio, I think of like Bob Iger at Disney. Mm-hmm. Like he's basically there's other people as well, but he's the big head at the table and could like talk to the other studios and be like, come on guys, let's do X, Y, and Z. So, you're not going to we can't let AI do everything. We're not going to have everything digitized and, I don't want a digital Kristen Bell in the next movie that I watch, right? Just because we have all these VXX scenes and shots and everything like that. The beautiful thing about movies is like you putting Cillian Murphy in frame and seeing him watch this explosion, this bomb that he created, right? That's movie magic right there.
Yeah.
Seeing Leonardo DiCaprio, just do his thing in every one of his movies, man. That is like movie magic there. I don't want to come to a time where everything is just digital and AI and fake performances, and you're putting people out of work. That's what they don't like. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah,
but they need to figure some shit out.
Well, you got to think of how long this is going to take. I mean, you're talking, maybe trying to figure out pennies or dollars per stream. How do you figure that out? How do you figure out how to distribute that money?
Well, like there's already a model though. There's already a model, and it's Apple Music. It's Spotify. There's already a model.
Yeah, but those are not great either.
No, not the best.
There's something,
but
they're, like you said, they're not the best.
No, they're not the best, but there's already a model.
Yeah.
So follow that model and then figure it out, right? Like, of course, The Gray Man that we watched last year is going to have more streams than like a rom-com from like early Netflix days. You know what I mean? Because it's such a big budget movie. But you also have a lot more.
It gets spotlighted. It gets promoted. Yeah, big
promoted. There's a lot more heads, more mouths to feed as well, because that's a big budget movie compared to the one that we're doing this week.
Right.
So I get that, but the studio's just gonna have to come off of that money, man.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, they're gonna have to. I mean, it's kind of like when you, like if Spotify were to literally say, "Hey, we're not doing a podcast anymore." They may still have music, but the ones that are really bringing in the money are going to be the podcasts.
Those Spotify exclusives, yeah.
You got to realize at some point that's your money.
That's your bread and butter.
Especially for writers.
Exactly.
I mean, whether you got CGI or not, somebody's still got to write a movie.
Chat GPT, baby. And like, have you seen?
It.
But have you seen?
Right there.
Have you seen?
You just told Netflix how to wipe it all out. You're on the wrong side right now.
I'm on the wrong side. But that's the thing, though. I joke when I say that because Chat GPT, a lot of AI has written scripts and people have shared those scripts, and it's like, what is now? Mind
it's
you,
still not amazing.
Mind you, we still got Spider-Man 3, but that's beside the point, though. But ChatGPT might have done better than Spider-Man 3, even though it made it for a Billy. But still, that human touch, that human capital, right? Yeah. You can't just rely on machines. It's heartfelt stories. It's stuff to connect people to these stories is what it's about, man.
Oh yeah.
And like at the end of the day, don't you understand that like you are, as a studio, let's say Disney, let's say Warner Brothers, right? You are taking food out of these people's house, off their table, out of their mouth, right? This is how they work. Don't you want that? Don't you want to be a good employer? No, they don't. That's why they don't at all.
They just want, more money, more money.
So yeah, guys.
What it is. I want more money too, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, so we're gonna go on strike.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't afford it. Hobby can, But guys, no, there's really not much news going on, because the news that I like to talk about is how movies are doing, which we do once a week, but at the same exact time, like what's coming up,
casting, stuff like that.
Yeah. That's the kind of news that I like to get into. When I curate this, I'm never trying to get into that gossip train. Like, is Brad and Jen gonna get back together? Like, I don't care.
Might have to.
just to keep the streams going.
Yeah, keep the lights on. Might have to do that.
Turn into a damn gossip pod or something. Welcome to this episode of Movie in a Pod. I'm Clyde Smith.
And I'm Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing the trailers for Rebel Moon, Reptile, the first 2 episodes of Ahsoka, and our movie of the week. That's right, guys. The people we hate at the wedding. Let's get it, Kristen. All right, team. Y'all are doing well. Let's jump into some trailers here. We got 2 R-rated movies.
Oh, can we post those?
We're going to find out today. Right. Rebel Moon, directed by Zack Snyder, Javi's favorite person. His adult version of Star Wars is what this is tagged to be. And then we have a small drama, cop drama called Reptile, written and produced and starring Benicio del Toro.
Is that the same people who did Lamageddon? Is that the same?
I mean, we're gonna find out today. Greatest movie of all time, damn it! Hey guys, so we're gonna show our full reactions on our YouTube page. Check out the link in our socials. Check out the link in the show notes. I can never get that right. I always mess it up. And you can't talk to me while I'm trying to do that, okay? This is your fault, damn it. Check the link in the show notes, guys, for our link tree where you can get to our YouTube page and look at our beautiful faces. Like, Javi's stunting like his daddy right now, you know what I mean?
Pull on you for the thumbnail like you did last week.
The 2 thumbs up thumbnail, guys. Get on our YouTube page, guys, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
All right.
That was probably the longest trailer I've ever seen in my life. Actually, the Spider-Man 2, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer was actually very long. Okay. That's why the movie did not do as well, because they just put everything in the damn trailer.
That happens.
But according to IMDb, Rebel Moon is about when a peaceful colony on the edge of the galaxy finds itself threatened by the armies of a tyrannical ruling force. A mysterious stranger living amongst its villagers becomes their best hope of survival.
Does that not sound exactly like the other Star Wars movies?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. This is episode 3. No, this is episode 4. This is episode 7.
Gotcha.
Of Star Wars. So
that was Charlie Hunnam.
Let's talk about this for a second. This has been dubbed, and they've been talking about this movie for a very long time. They were talking about this right after he released that Vegas Living Dead movie that you like so.
Army of the Dead?
Army of the Dead, yeah. I got to put some respect on it. I'm sorry.
Dave Bautista's in that movie. You need to, say it right.
My bad. But this has been dubbed Zack Snyder's adult version of Star Wars.
Yeah.
And if you remember what Star Wars is, when George Lucas made Star Wars in '77. I'm not going to bore you guys. Just give me 35 minutes.
We got 3 hours on this SD card, so
perfect.
Have at it.
I got a fantasy draft in an hour and 15 minutes. So. Just give me 35. We're good. But no, it's a conglomerate of all the space movies and shows that came before it.
Gotcha.
And so he wrote Star Wars, and it's just Star Wars is just a conglomerate of a bunch of different things that he had ideas of. He just put it together. That's what this trailer tells me. Like, we've seen bits and parts of this movie before, right? This is Star Wars inspired. This is Dune inspired. This is Stargate inspired, right? This is
Starship Troopers.
I was literally about to do that. Yes. Literally about to go there. This is Starship Troopers inspired, right? And you see all these little bits of things, and you're like, "Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that." And it's just put together, and we don't know if it's going to be put together very well. The trailer looks absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
One thing about Zack Snyder, as much as I don't really like him outside of 300 and Man of Steel, his shot, he shoots very well. Like,
oh yeah, that's where he puts his vision is right there in that lens.
Yes.
You know, it's not.
It's gonna be a beautiful product.
Yeah.
Beautiful looking product. The making sense of things. Well, you know, it's maybe he needs a little Chat GPT or something. You know what I mean?
He's part of the screenplay on this one, right?
Yeah. He's definitely original story from him, and he brought in some other people as well. So, I don't know, man. We got Sophia Boutella, Ed Skrein, Charlie Hunnam, Jenna Malone, Carrie Ells, Anthony Hopkins plays a freaking robot. Damon Hinshu, Corey Stahl. Got a lot of people here. Your boy Ray Fisher is in this. Cyborg.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man. So, got a large cast of characters.
Yeah.
Wow. It's just like, you already know this movie is going to be 4 hours. The second part is going to be 4 hours as well.
Oh,
and then he's going to release an all black and white cut of just 8 hour long movie.
It's funny because it's true.
Yes, it's true. It's true. And they're going to be like, the Zack Snyder fans, will be like, release the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
Release the Snyder Cut.
Netflix is going to be like, we're going to have to open up a whole new server just to put that on there.
Yes. We don't have enough RAM. Yeah. I don't know what you need for that. I think it's cloud storage. I don't know how it works, guys, okay? I don't know. Guys, I don't know. Like, as soon as I heard about this movie, it tickled my fancy for me to watch. A lot of what Zack Snyder does is weird. Even like the stuff, his own property stuff is just weird.
Right.
For me. Right. What was the one with all the girls that were in the mental asylum or whatever that he did? Dang it, Bobby.
Girls in the mental asylum.
Yeah, man. Sucker Punch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did Sucker Punch.
That's been a minute now.
Yeah, that was 2011, right? And that was just like, what the hell am I watching?
Yeah.
Right?
Weird.
Army of the Dead. Why the hell am I watching this?
It's the best movie ever made, by the way.
Hold your damn tongue, Clyde.
But no, there's not like that's like not a one-off movie, like the genre, but the story is like its own thing, right? Like,
yeah.
Like it doesn't come from anywhere and it doesn't really go anywhere.
I don't need it to be like original property, but like I need it to make sense. And that's like what he did. Sucker Punch is a beautiful movie.
Yeah. But it's like
visually
super
stunning,
weird.
But yeah, super weird. Just to tickle your fancy here before we move forward to the next trailer, there's a Planet of the Dead in development, and Zack Snyder's attached to be the director.
Okay, that's going to be the best movie ever made when it comes out. Awesome.
Guys, we're going to throw Rebel Moon on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Are you excited for this? Are you a Zack Snyder fan? What is your favorite Zack Snyder movie? And yes, I agree with you. It is Man of Steel. Let us know your thoughts, team. All right, team. We got Reptile. According to IMDb, Nichols, a hardened New England detective, unflinching in his pursuit of a case where nothing is as it seems. One that begins to dismantle the illusions of his own life.
Wow.
We got here Benicio del Toro, Justin Timberlake, Eric Bosian, Alicia Silverstone. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Dominic Lombardozzi, Francis Fisher, Atos, Michael Pitt. I can't pronounce Atos' last name. Sorry, bro. And a slew of other people in this film.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Beasley as Victor. That guy's just humongous. Coming to you from Grant Singer. JV. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, I had no clue really what was going on other than
That dope track in the background.
that was a super dope
You're my
track.
darling angel. Closer, you're my peeps to me, baby. That's not the song
that was,
they were singing.
I think you recorded that song. That was your voice on that trailer.
You're welcome.
For sure.
Yeah, dude. Netflix, almost why I'm on strike right now. Netflix ain't paid me yet.
Yeah, I couldn't really. I mean, a good thing about it's a good thing in the trailer. You got a mystery that the trailer doesn't help you. I was more confused by the end of the trailer than I was when I read about the description of the movie.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. Hopefully the movie's kind of like that. It's one of those ones where it'll really keep you guessing to the very end. Hopefully it's a late twist for me because that's the ones I really like.
I like those
Super-
last like
super late
5
twist. Yeah.
minutes.
And you're like,
yeah.
What I watch? What I just
Yes.
watch?
Unlike Bodies,
Yeah.
like
where,
you knew the twist that your boy killed himself like with 30 minutes to go. And I'm like, well, I'm out of here.
yeah.
So
Hopefully it doesn't do that.
let's hope not.
Yeah.
No, man, Benicio del Toro has always been on top of his game.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be good, man. This movie, it reminds me a lot in the vein of, like I said earlier, True Detective, and I loved that first season so much. It looks like coming back to like that type of form. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be excited, and maybe, I don't know. If this movie does well, do we see some more Tom Nichols type cases? Like a Tom Nichols universe,
Right.
with his wife Judy Nichols. They're two gumshoes on
Right.
the trail of a killer.
I love that. That's a good word.
Guys, I got no damn sense tonight. I'm sorry. Guys, what are your thoughts about Benicio del Toro's Reptile coming to you from Netflix? With those on our socials, let us know your thoughts. Before we go,
Oh, what's up?
I just watched.
Are we in the pod? Is that the end of the pod? Or?
Before we go in the next segment.
Oh,
damn
okay.
it.
I was like, you really had some. You were really for sure tight on that schedule you gave me.
7:31. Let's go.
Yeah. I messed y'all up. I apologize.
The first time I saw Benicio del Toro, the first movie credit that he had was License to Kill. Timothy Dalton's second outing as James Bond. His second in his last outing. And Benicio played a villain, a Miami cocaine underboss.
Makes sense.
Like enforcer with this switchblade knife.
Mm-hmm.
And like you got Timothy Dalton with his like PPK, and you got him with this knife. And you know, like they duked it out, man. It was actually a good fight.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
deal.
obviously 007 always has to win,
Of course.
but
That's how.
yeah, man.
it
No,
goes.
Benicio's always been great, man. And I actually just watched that movie like, I don't know, 3 months ago. And it still holds up as one of the best Bond movies. So, all right, brother. So, Ahsoka. After the fall of the Galactic Empire, a former Jedi Knight, Ahsoka Tano, investigates an emerging threat to a vulnerable galaxy. We got 2 episodes, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you at all. I was pretty bored.
You know, a lot of these series have been kind of like that. Like, especially when they open up with like 2 episodes, because you don't really get a good cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Like, so for this one, it was a lot of building. You know, you got a lot of building of a story of a character who's kind of come in and out, right? For the most part. I mean, she had, what was it, like Rebels, I think was that where she was at in the movies parts for the most part?
What are you asking me right now?
Like her, that story of
I have
her.
never seen this woman a day in my life. Before I saw her in Mando.
I got you.
I have never seen her before.
Okay, well, she has a backstory in there. I think it's more in like the animated series stuff.
Oh.
So she's not really in the movies. She's in the animated.
Who created Ahsoka? That's the question. We're going to find out right now.
But she has, her story is very wrapped around Anakin. Because that's her.
Created by George Lucas and Dave Filoni. First appeared in the Clone Wars. Yeah, like the middle. Yeah, so that's where Star Wars, the Clone Wars, 2008.
Yeah. And then I think there was another one, Rebels. Another animated series called
That
Rebels.
was a movie?
What, Clone Wars?
The Clone Wars is a 2008 computer animated epic space opera film directed by... Yeah. It's a movie, bro.
Yeah.
All right. I feel dumb.
Anyways, if you don't know nothing about her, then you would not have any good base of starting off with this character.
Yeah, I love Rosario Dawson as her.
Yes.
She looks awesome.
Fantastic. But same thing with me. Like, I kind of knew that she was part of something somewhere.
Yeah.
But I had no real clue of, like, other than like Anakin was her master.
Yeah.
That was about all I knew. But I never watched those animated series. So I knew there was something about her tied to everything. So it wasn't quite as boring because I'm like ready to see some cool stuff.
Yeah.
And I know she's a badass.
She is.
But at the same time, like you said, it was kind of boring because it was a lot of talking, a lot of building up of and introducing all these little characters that we ain't really met in the live action parts of these movies and stuff.
Yeah, man. So we got Rosario Dawson as the title character, Ahsoka Tano, Natasha Liu Bordizzo as Sabine Wren, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. You know who she's with?
Your boy
Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah,
Ewan McGregor. She's Hera Syndulla. Rest in peace to the man Ray Stevenson. Balin Skull. We got this Ivana Shokno as Shin. They could just use her actual name as Shin Haiti. And then David Tennant, right, is voicing the robot. He's Huang. That's how you pronounce it, I guess. But
yeah,
it's a good cast of characters, guys. And you're right. I got to give it some time. I fell asleep on it like 9 times. I'm not gonna lie to you. But what I did see, I just gotta be in the mindset, man. And
yeah,
like Dave Filoni is building. He's gonna be directing a live action Star Wars movie in this universe with these characters. How they ebb and flow within each other, we don't know yet what the big bad threat is that they're going to be experiencing. I don't know. But this is supposed to be like a precursor to what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Within that movie. So We'll go from there, guys.
Yep.
It's beautifully shot. I will say, Rosario looks awesome. Obviously, her robot companion looks awesome as well. You got to have that's kind of like Star Wars lore is like you have to have that type of that robot in there as well. And like Mando is the only one that's really not, but everything else kind of has a robot, a cyborg type, not a cyborg, but let's just say robot during the thing.
Mando hates droids.
Mando hates droids, right? And they made that clear from the get-go. But if you think about this as well, and I was thinking about this while I was trying to watch this, I was like, here we go again. We got another talking droid or whatever. AI droid, which scares the crap out of me, but, nobody listens to James Cameron. But anyway.
Nope.
Do you think that, and this is just me, that the entire Star Wars everything is actually seen through the eyes and told through the eyes of the droids? You ever think just think about that for a second. Let's come back to it in like three years, okay?
3 years? Okay.
Yeah, 3 years from
droids
now,
running this production.
But exactly, we'll be out of work. We'll be on panhandling with my little mug.
That's an interesting concept.
I have always thought, right, even as a kid, through all of the prequels, 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, and 3, even the Rogue One. I can't talk tonight, guys. I'm sorry. That it's done through the eyes of the droids, man. C-3PO, R2-D2, BB-8, all those guys are actually the ones who are telling this story.
Okay.
And I stand by it, damn it.
There you go.
And when I get a chance to hang out with George Lucas, I'm going to ask him.
FaceTime.
I'm not going to ask Jon Favreau because him and his boy, Mando, hates droids. So we'll go from there.
You know something funny about that? Like when the episode where they have to like move to the cave out where, before that, and the one of the pilots finds them. He's like, "How did you find us out here?" And then the little robot R5 or whatever comes rolling out, and I was always gonna be like, "Snitch!" I wonder if Mando hates droids.
Exactly.
Snitching on him. Where's that,
man? So let me get into this, man. Hopefully, episode 3 comes with a little bit of excitement, what's going on here. The performances are great. I'm excited for the series. It looks good. There's just a lot of building, and I get why you have to do that, but
there's a lot of mystery behind.
That's what they cast. Do. That's what Disney shows do the best. Yeah. They're not going to tell us much, and then we're going to get everything revealed. But do that. I think like Captain the Winter Soldier did it the best though. They're not telling us what the overarching thing is going on, but at the same exact time, we're getting a lot of dialogue and a lot of world building while the action is going. Like, keep me entertained. Yeah, right. Her just chilling and looking at the little holograph of her brother, and then trying around slicing the droid or whatever like that. I mean, okay, cool, man, but let's go. So. Guys, we're throwing this on our socials. Ahsoka, are you rocking with it? Are you rocking it with us? Let us know your thoughts. All right, brother, you ready to jump into this week's movie?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, team. We have The People We Hate at the Wedding. Released in 2022. I haven't done this in a very long time, guys, but a couple movies that dropped last year that I've never seen or even heard of, but maybe go check them out and let us know your thoughts, guys. Last Seen Alive, Gold, Athena, Sisu, The Commando, Shotgun Wedding, and Robbing Mussolini. Couple movies, guys. Okay. We covered a lot of new movies last year.
Yeah.
And
kind of fell off that wagon of recapping what was going on.
Yeah, Yeah, but there's also a lot of movies that we didn't see, so I just wanted to throw something out there. So, guys, The People We Hate at the Wedding, directed by Claire Scanlon, written by Grant Ginder, Lizzie Manu Leglin, and Wendy Molyneux. I can't pronounce these damn names.
I have no information on this, the financials of this movie. So I'll move on to who's starring in it.
Who is starring in this?
We have Kristen Bell as Alice, Allison Janney as Donna, Ben Platt as Paul, Cynthia Robinson as Eloise, Isaac Del Buncol as Henrique. Karen Sony as Dominique, Dustin Milligan as Dennis Bottoms, Tony Goldwyn as Dr. Goldling, Jorma Tacone as Jonathan, John McMillian as Ollie, and a few other people in there. Who do we have? Julian Ovenden as Alcott, Rufus Jones as Tom, Lizzie Kaplan as Marissa, and DRC Carden as Martha. I believe those are the bridesmaids, if I'm not mistaken.
You are definitely mistaken. We'll jump into that.
Cool.
All right, team. We're going to talk about this movie, JV. Probably the quickest synopsis you're going to give us, but talk to me.
A family separated by having a sister with a dad overseas. They get invited to that sister's wedding, and basically they show that this is their words, that they're trash. That was their words in the movie. But it's all based on emotions, and they eventually work it all out, and it brings them all close together.
Oh, yeah. All right, team. So let's start at the top here. We got Kristen Bell. Alice. She works at this tech company. She is sleeping with the boss. The boss is married with a kid. She thinks very low of herself. As we continue on, though, we found out that she was left by her boyfriend after she had what happened? Miscarriage.
Yes.
Is what happened. So she's dealing with a lot of emotional trauma. She was close with her older sister, her older half sister Eloise, when they were younger, and Eloise would come visit. But because Eloise did not come to her aid when she had the miscarriage, Alice now resents her, hates her, doesn't love her anymore, thinks that she's Indianapolis trash, and she's London royalty, so whatever. And I actually like Kristen's arc. Probably has the best arc in the entire movie. As obviously,
really has like the only arc in the movie. To be honest with you.
Ben Platt does as well, but this is more hilarious.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
But Alice goes from basically hating herself.
Yeah.
Searching for a life that's never going to come. How many people have had like mistresses, and how many people, those girls who are mistresses, and thinking that the guy is going to leave his wife and kid for her. Like, it never happens, right? Or if it does happen, it's very sloppy and nasty, and like things don't work out for them, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the life that she's waiting for. But then she has to go to London to go to this wedding. So that's when things kind of take off in her arc, where she finds out that her worth is more, and there's reasons why her and her sister just didn't forget about it or just didn't care. There was other reasons.
Yeah. We'll find those out later on in the movie.
And like I appreciate a family. I wouldn't really call this a romantic comedy. This is more of a family comedy drama.
Yeah.
With an arc like that, I really did appreciate that.
Yeah, and I liked how you came into the movie, like the first dialogue in the movie is talking about this wedding.
Yeah,
like immediately we know this movie has really nothing to do with anything else other than we got to get to this wedding, and this is where everything's going to go down pretty much.
It's going down for real.
Right.
We got Allison Janney as Donna. Donna is the mother of Alice, Paul, and Eloise. She had Eloise when she was young and living abroad with Henrique. And Henry cheated on her, and she left. We came back to the States, met another guy, and had Alice and Paul.
Yep.
Her kids from Indianapolis there. She's mom,
Yep.
but she's like, I guess she's like cool, but also weird middle-aged mom. You know what I mean? Like, she has a lot of trauma in her life as well.
Yep.
And you don't know, you understand, like, Henry cheated on her, so that's going to cause some trauma. And her kids don't really talk to her much, Alice and Paul. You don't really know why at first, right? And those onions start to peel, but she's the one who's really trying to hold it all together, be like, yo, we got to go see Eloise, we got to go to the wedding, like, family's family.
Yeah, hopefully this will bring us all together, this family trip.
Yes, and, like, even though she's dealing with a lot, like, she is still that person who's trying to keep the glue together, right? Like, she loves her family. Those are all three of her kids. She wants to be the best mom ever. I really do appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Platt, man, as Paul.
Ben Platt.
He's my favorite character in this movie, brother.
Okay.
Ben Platt does his thing. Yo,
hilarious.
He is the son of daughter, sister of Alice and Eloise, and he is a openly gay man, and he gets suspended from work from, like, what, hugging one of the patients or whatever.
Yeah, he gets hugged by one of them. And
he's like, well, I guess he was not going to go to the wedding.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I just got work. But then he got suspended, so I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to the wedding. But he brings his boyfriend, who also was hilarious, Dominique, and Karen Sony, who is the voice of the Indian Spider-Man in Across the Spider-Verse, by the way. Damn good job. In this movie, he had, like, a hard stash, bro. Stash was hard, bro.
Yeah.
You thought Benicio's stash was good in the trailer for Reptiles, bro?
Yeah.
Karen Sony's, like, kid stash, bro.
His kid stash.
It was so good, man. It's so good. But no, Ben is dealing with being, like, a lot of his other friends are being more adventurous in their relationships.
Yeah.
Right? And Dominique wants to be kind of there with the in crowd and be more adventurous and maybe have a threesome and stuff like that as well. Ben is a lot more traditional.
Oh yeah.
Got a lot more traditional values. And I just love how Dominique's character just kind of pushes him along into doing things that he doesn't want to do.
Yeah, real slowly.
Really slowly. Like, he doesn't like push him overboard.
Yeah.
Right? It's more just like I'm gonna nudge you a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just put this in front of you and see what happens, kind of thing. That's some funny. Yeah, I mean that interaction between those three characters through this movie was
from the get-go.
Was the best comedy. I mean, between Ben, Paul, Dominique, and I forget what the other guy was.
Was it Rufus? No, it was.
Oh no, I can't remember who the actor was who played the other guy.
It was it was Tom. Yeah, it was Tom. Rufus
those three guys, like, partying together and just hanging out and talking. That dialogue was fantastic.
Oh, solid, man.
Very good jokes, like, landed very precisely, which made you feel just like basically just like a smart ass conversation between friends.
Yeah.
And their interaction physically as well was the funniest parts of the movie.
I will say this, man, like, for a movie that has a lot of moving parts as far as people is concerned, right? They did that thread line very well, and you're right, it was very funny, right? Where when Paul first sees Tom, he's like, that's just a really sexy man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Of course, if I wasn't with you, Dominique, I would definitely jump into it. Like, that's the vibe that you get. And then Dominique is like, all right, man, let's see what happens. I think he's digging each other, right? And then it jumps to like, oh, we're actually gonna do this.
They're going for it.
Just like the interaction between the three is exactly how we've seen in a lot of like these hypersexualized type movies before, where it's like three people are trying to interact, and there's always that one person that's kind of like on the outside.
Pushed out.
What's going on? Same exact thing, man. It's just three guys, and it's still hilarious.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is like, bro, the chips.
Yeah. You're using me as a chip table right now, guys?
Like, this is so weird, man. But definitely loved it here. All right, team. So the reason why we're even having this movie is because Cynthia Addai Robinson as Eloise is getting married.
Yes.
And she's getting married, and she hasn't seen her siblings and her mom in forever. And she sends these elaborate cards to go to the States to get them over here, and she puts them up in these nice hotels and rooms and everything. And she's their agenda is just to be like blah at the wedding. Her agenda for them is just like reconnect, because she still wants like that tight family that she hasn't had in a while on like her side, right?
Yeah.
She's about to marry into another family, but she wants her own. So that's very important for her.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just the sweetest woman. She's trying to be the most sweetest person as she can.
She tries as long as she can.
And then, at the end of that damn dinner, bro.
Which was that was probably my favorite scene in the movie, when she loses it. And then they're all like, how do you still look so amazing being so mad in that dress? But they don't tell her that, right?
No, they wait until she walks away.
So how she still looks so amazing.
It's just so unfair. It's just so unfair. Like, they hate and are mad at her, but at the same exact time, they envy her. You know what I mean? Like, they want that as well. But they do not have it, though. Yeah. But just like everybody in this movie, man, it's about past trauma and things that you're dealing with and trying to cope with them and then like move forward in life as a unit, as a family and everything, and like helping each other out. So she's dealing with shit as well. She keeps herself under the radar because she's just trying to build those ties back with her brother, sister, and have a stronger relationship with her mom.
Yeah.
She's also not happy that Allison is macking out and sleeping with Henrique again, right? every turn she's like, "Oh my God, you two again? This is disgusting." You know what I mean? Like, hey man, it's familiar territory, whatever.
Cross seas. Familiar territory. There you go. Cross seas, have a little fun.
Yeah. You know, what happens in London stays in London. Right? Hey, whatever. Her arc is also very interesting, man. Those are our top cast there, and they are the ones who are driving this story forward. Now, I will say there are a bunch of great other casts. Isaac as Henrique, the father, Donna's old flame, and just a player, man. Just an old-ass player, man.
Still started doing it way back when, still doing it.
I feel like he got that 50 Cent PIMP track, man, and just never let it go, bro. You know what I mean? Just never let it go, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, he's got the money, he's got the cars, he's got the suits.
Damn good-looking guy, too. You know what I mean? So, Isaac DeBoek was actually a villain in 007, another 007 reference here.
Geez.
Casino Royale.
I gotta get you watching some other movies, man.
Yeah, I own them all. I watch them on repeat, bro.
It's over and over.
I mean, when Rebel Moon drops, that's 8 hours of my life, okay, dude? So I'll be busy, okay? Yeah. I won't have time for James, okay? All right, and then we got, going back, we talked to him earlier, but Karen Sony as Dominic.
Yeah.
The boyfriend of Paul, who is very open and wants to experience things as a couple with Paul, and kind of just that driving force is like, hey man, let's do some things and be a little bad and be a little crazy. But you can tell, right? If you're dating somebody like Paul and you've been with Paul for X amount of time, you know, and they were living together.
Yeah.
And you know he's a very conservative guy and he wants to kind of keep that vibe, but you keep pushing him. You yourself, Dominic, just wants to keep up with your friends. That's all you're trying to do, right?
And kind of like, and what happens with Ben, he kind of gets to the point where doesn't feel like he's good enough for Dominic no more.
Exactly.
Or Paul, excuse me.
Yes.
Ben's the actual character, the actual actor.
Yeah. All right. Moving forward here, we got Dustin Milligan as Dennis Bottoms, and this guy's kind of a trip. He is the London fling of Alice. So they meet on the plane. They hook up, and then they get breakfast.
Yeah, a lot of breakfast.
One of my favorite scenes, by the way. Okay, like when the waiter is just like describing everything. Like you get the first tray, and you're like, "Oh, okay, nice little spread or whatever." And then you notice like there's only drinks on here. What's going on here?
He goes,
I'm like, Jesus, what's happening? And then he explains everything, and then you see the whole spread on the table, man. That's just a great scene. And she's like, nope, these are mine. Yeah. Like, she's so tiny. Yeah. Like, Alice is so tiny, and she's eating all this, man. I love that. But, yeah, he's her hookup, and she's herself around him.
Yeah.
She's funny. She's smart. She's unique. She's gross in that cute way with all the eating and everything, and says I'm going to throw this up and eat it some more or whatever. So, and he keeps on saying like, "You're the woman of my dreams. Like I'm going to marry you. Like, oh, I cannot wait to meet my in-laws." Right? He keeps on talking about like this, and she's digging him, but at the same exact time, she's dealing with Jonathan, who is her boss, who she's sleeping with, who's saying that he's going to remove
the whole thing.
So, like, it gets kind of complicated within Alice's life between those two guys. Also, effing funny, by the way, okay? I did not know this movie was going to... Like, I had no clue this movie was going to be this funny. Like,
there was a lot of good jokes.
We reviewed the trailer, like, a year and a half ago, and we were like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. But, like, this is a tight script, and it was really funny, man. We're moving forward here. We have... German Chacon as Jonathan. Jonathan is the tech billionaire who Alice is sleeping with, and he's kind of a dick because he has a mistress and a wife. His life is complete, bro.
Yeah, he's
like Hannah Montana, bro.
He's from a Lonely Island, isn't he?
That's exactly what he's from, yeah. But he's like Hannah Montana, man. He's got the best of both worlds, bro. Wife and a mistress. Should I be saying that on here? I probably should not say stuff like that, guys. I'm sorry.
But it did not turn out well at the end of the movie.
He's still a billionaire. Who cares?
He is still a billionaire. Well, he might be half a billionaire.
Yeah. It happened to Bezos. So.
Yeah, well, Bezos still got yachts and stuff, though. So it's whatever.
Yachts and stuff here. And then we got a surprise guest, Lizzie Kaplan in a great scene. I'm not going to spoil it for you. And then we got DRC Carden also in a great scene. Not going to spoil it for you guys, but like the comedy in this movie is definitely there. All right, man, let's move forward here. Just this movie itself, I thought like we got London in the backdrop, and then it was more focused on like the people.
Yeah.
And like when you're dealing with a smaller budget, when you're dealing with a more personal movie, right? You're not going to have like Inception style, The Dark Knight Rises type scope of film there. And I get that, right? I did appreciate the shots in the background of London and some type of things that you did see, like Big Ben and that weird ass needle vase thing that they got going on there. I don't know what the hell that building is, but it's really sexy, and I want to live at the top floor. But that's beside the point, though. I did appreciate that, but I did also like the small scale of it. Yeah. In the hotel, the wedding venue and stuff. You know what I mean? Well, we were at a London-based Taco Bell. That was crazy.
Yeah, that
was gorgeous. It was it was immaculate.
But they always kept the shots real tight.
Yeah.
Like you said, on the people. You never really was like overwhelmed by anything other than seeing these people interact.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. So not gonna dive too much into the look and feel of this movie. It didn't really give us much, but it was more about that tight shots of the people there. So I say this, man. We'll move forward with the theme.
Say it.
All right, guys. I do have a theme for this movie. I was up all night thinking about this.
Okay.
And another franchise comes to mind. Another movie studio from Universal.
What's that?
From produced by Original Film. Starring the man, the myth, the living legend, Vin Diesel. And
it's a small franchise.
This small franchise made a couple $1 billion. You know what I mean?
Super small.
It's all about family. No, guys. Seriously though, man. Like this movie is about the theme of this, man, is that we all have that emotional baggage. We all have trauma. We all have things that we're trying to get through. We're actually better together as a unit, as a family. We're actually stronger together as a unit and a family, man. And just if your family's not there for you, who is gonna be there for you, right? That's what this is about, man. And I like that they all kind of made their way back to each other in one way or another and made it work, man. I love that how they do the cards and everything, the family pictures and stuff like that was really cute. I love how they got that in the beginning, but they also did that at the end as well, man. Yeah. So theme of this, man, stick with your damn family, bro. Go to that family reunion. Go to that family cookout. It's very important. All right, JV.
Yes, sir.
That is our conversation about the people we hate at the wedding. What are your thoughts and ratings about this, brother?
Yeah, I'm going to give this one 3 buckets out of 5. This one's fine.
Okay.
It was a fun movie. It was a really funny movie, funny dialogue, some really good jokes. And kind of I think it really played into the premise of the family because, like you said, very tight shots. You know, always focused on a person doing something, right? Like a conversation, or even just one person. Kind of like Alice, whenever she was kind of going through, trying to figure out what was going on with the billionaire, right? Mm-hmm. You see her in the hotel, mad or sad or whatever. Did a really good job of focusing in on those tight situations and keeping us there. Just funny, dude. These actors were all funny in their own way with each other. They all had their own, like, Alice was funny, kind of being mean to people. Mm-hmm. And then you had like her brother who was sarcastic, and the mom who was just dry humor, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Had a good laugh. Good watch. What about you, man?
Really good deal, man. I just, you know, I love the cast, especially the top 3, Belle, Janie, and Platt, and New, and seen them obviously in all other things, and love them. Them together though, like that's a comedy team right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's definitely a good comedy team, man. They work well with each other. You throw Eloise in there, a couple other characters. They work really well with each other, man. It is very funny. I just didn't expect to laugh this much at this movie, man. And I do love the story is tight and makes sense, and you're gonna get happy at the end. And like they even said that, like, no, they didn't live happily ever after, right? Their family just still fight and bicker and go through shit. And I like that they made that a point as well. For me, man, this gets 4 buckets of popcorn.
Awesome.
This was a really funny movie that Amazon dropped that we slept on.
Yeah.
But glad that we were able to come back to this and enjoy this, man. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through the people we hate at the wedding. Next week, we will be discussing Strays with Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx.
Catch that in a theater near you.
Like always, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me on X, Threads, Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
And like always, London's calling. Keep watching, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about.